We're the Rhythm Shifters, and you're listening to the JFJ Conspiracy Podcast, where the shop talk is rock.
I'm Jim.
And I'm Frank.
And I'm Jerry.
And this is the JFJ Conspiracy Podcast, where the shop talk is rock. All right, Jim, how are you tonight?
Doing great, man.
Sounds good. Jerry?
Wonderfully. Our last podcast before Christmas.
Yeah, I was wondering if we were going to do something for Christmas or not, but
it's too far. Yeah, it's too far away. I mean,
it'll be forgotten by the time the day comes,
right.
And it's not really a whole lot going on this year for a lot of people anyway. So
nope. PS5, I hear, is the big whatever.
Yeah, not much of a gamer. Have you guys heard about the Oculus?
I'm not.
Nope.
No.
That's a 3D viewing deal that'll probably I'd break my leg or something. Or
I was just gonna say, I put that on, I walk right off the cliff. Yep.
Well, on the commercial when they tell you do not play around your pets or furniture, that people are getting hurt.
Oh, know it.
Doubt.
So I'll pass on that. Either one of you got anything in the news you want to share?
Nothing I can think of off the bat.
That's good.
No.
All right. Well, let's move right ahead. Instead of 1987, let's find out. Don't you have a mail call this week, Jim?
I got a mail call.
Share.
I've got a mail call. This arrived in killer time. This was like a double whammy from the Dolly Rots.
All right.
So
their new one?
Daydream Explosion, which is their latest.
Mm-hmm.
I believe this is the first pressing. They just did a second pressing on, I think, green vinyl, but
okay.
This one here is a very, very nice kind of, I don't know if you can see.
Ooh.
It's like a red splatter.
Nice.
Sort of pink and red.
Like a watermelon.
For an independent act, they sure put out a lot of vinyl.
Yeah, and they crowdfund stuff,
right,
which is how they're able to do a lot of things. So I bought this as a bundle. So it was the new album, Daydream Explosion, and if you bought them in the bundle, signed by Kelly and Luis there.
Cool.
And the other is they re-released this Eat My Heart Out.
Right.
On and this is really a great package.
Is that with all the stickers inside?
No, picture disc.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right. So you bought them as a bundle, and they would. It was like a one-day only thing, I think, and they. But same thing. They signed it.
Yeah.
Kelly, Louise.
I had bought that one a while ago.
Yeah, great gatefold
right.
sleeve and everything. They did throw a Dolly Rot sticker in there, and. No real note this time. I was kind of hoping for a Christmas card, but
yeah, they're busy,
Anyway, that's my mail call. I got more stuff coming soon.
Oh,
so.
Beautiful.
I'm hoping by our next episode, everything that I've ordered shows up. They've put out so much cool stuff this last few months. But I had a mail call.
It's terrible how much stuff's coming out. I got some CDs on the way. I got a 7-inch on the way.
Wow.
So.
Oh,
right.
Beautiful.
I'm excited.
What you got there, Jerry?
I was just going to say, how many versions of the same album is your limit, Frank?
Oh.
For varied color vinyls? Because I follow Ace Frehley on Instagram.
Yeah.
And his new album, Origins Volume 2, just off the top of my head, has probably been released in 3-4 different colors on vinyl. How many do you buy, Frank? You're the expert.
Well,
I'm not. You're the expert. How many do you buy of the same album?
I really only want one, but what happened is...
However, here comes the story.
Sorry to interrupt. No, Jaime, here it comes, Jaime.
They released the version first, which was gold vinyl, which I'm not a fan of.
Right.
Okay.
But I
The
wanted
Don't
color,
blame you.
The color.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
but I
Gotcha.
wanted
Okay.
the album, so
Right.
I ordered it.
Okay.
And then they do a bamboozle switcheroo, and the next day Target is offering it in, I think I got it in blue swirl or something. But it came with a CD. Now, I didn't have the CD, and they didn't throw a download card with it, so I went ahead and ordered it. So I have 2 versions of that album.
Okay. So far.
That's it. When this
Okay.
other one came out that has, what is it?
Green and red, right?
Green and red
Blue,
Christmas colors.
Yeah.
Looks like ribbon candy for Christmas.
Right.
Number one, the album's not that good. Okay,
I agree.
it's a subpar album.
I agree. I concur 100%. Origins Volume 2, Origin Volume 1 was,
Yeah.
I loved it. Anomaly, I loved everything. I loved, but Volume 2,
Nah,
It's not terrible.
it's not. But it's
It-
I
not.
don't,
It's
I don't like
not
the way it's
terrible, Jaime.
recorded, but
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's.
yeah.
And I'm sorry to interrupt, but I just
No.
Frank's
I'm
our
just-
colored vinyl expert. I wanted to ask you that.
Well, the problem is sometimes I get caught up in the moment, and
Sometimes
that's what I said. Sometimes
you hear that, Jaime?
I heard it.
I
Okay.
just bought those 2 plus the CD. That's all I have, and
Okay.
all I'm just
Fair enough.
building up, for whoever is here when I'm gone. They'll have a nice collection. That's all.
You're not afraid they'll just throw them out in the yard sale for $1 a piece,
Not my kid.
not knowing what's going. Okay.
Every time I buy an album, Dominic's putting in his Excel program. Okay, oh, here's a Kiss, Glove Gun, Red Squirrel, bullshit, whatever, and then putting a price next to it. So that's his
Good for him.
inheritance.
Yeah.
So.
Good for you.
All right.
Sorry, Frank, to interrupt. I just had a colored vinyl question. Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, you went
White
ahead and got
Stripes.
it.
Woo!
Yeah.
Double album. Good stuff. It's just black vinyl. I didn't go for the colored vinyl, but a nice gatefold on that. White Stripes. Always enjoy their music.
Yeah. Yeah.
So pick that up. I also picked up the I don't have it handy, but the debut from the 5.678s. They released it on vinyl. And
Nice.
so that's a
I
good one
love
too.
that. Oh yeah.
Now this other one actually featuring this artist tonight, but it is Rick Hromadka.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be talking about him a little bit later.
Love that cover.
And Rick will be watching, so we definitely want to talk about
What's up, Rick?
the biggest barcode in record store history.
That has to be. Well, yeah, it's for
He
the heart of
wants
seeing. Yeah.
he wants every penny of that barcode. So when they
He
scan it,
he wants to make sure SoundScan gets tracking
Anyways,
that.
like I said, I'll be talking about him a bit. Nice gatefold. This is a great album.
Nice package.
It is.
Yeah.
And
Well done.
what I want to do for our next episode, we don't have to talk about it in completeness on the episode, but let's each do a top 20 album or a top 10 album for 2020. Okay.
Oh,
And
Released in 2020.
released in 2020. What you think
Okay.
is and we'll post it on the website. But we don't necessarily have to talk about all of them. Maybe we'll each talk about our top 5 on the show, just for brevity's sake.
yeah, for sure.
I'll be talking about this in just a few moments. Rick Hromadka.
All right.
Yeah. All right. 1987. Your daughter was born that year.
Yes.
You picked that year.
Is that
Yeah.
why you picked that year?
Yes.
Oh,
It was on this year. Yeah, it was. And plus it was a groovy year. I mean, aside from that, obviously. But guys, if I may, I didn't have custody of her. So it was traveling to visit.
Mhm.
And we're talking Gilroy, San Martin, Fresno. So it
Wow.
was a travel. It was a ride. It was a drive.
that is a drive.
Yeah. And I had a 71 Maverick at the time.
Hey, now.
And we're talking probably 1990. But I played this cassette. I had an aftermarket stereo installed in my 71 Maverick. And it's the first time, gentlemen, and you out in Conspiracy Land, that I ever had a cassette player that I did not have to eject and flip over. To me, folks,
That's high tech.
that's like landing on the moon.
Right.
So literally, we're talking a 3-4 hour drive. And I wore this cassette out, and of course, I didn't have to eject it and flip it over. I could just listen all the way. And if I may, Frank, yeah, and Jim, it's In Excess.
Oh no.
The album Kick, released in October of '87, and the song is New Sensation.
Son of a gun.
Oh,
it's funny.
The whole album.
That was a good album.
Oh, the whole album.
It's funny you brought that up because while I was looking through all the great music, I knew you were going with In Excess. I know you're an X fan.
Did you?
And what I want to do on our next episode, I want to let's add something to this. Let's try to guess each other's band or song.
Oh boy!
Because I'd be in the money right now. I'd be in the money. But you have to write it down, put it in an envelope, or seal it somehow so it can't be no shenanigans during the show. As I know Jerry would be writing in crayon real quick while we're talking about it. So
I use this.
Okay.
Asshole.
So In Excess, good album all the way through.
Oh, Kick. The album Kick.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, me,
Yep.
as I was going through, like I said, a lot of good bands, but nothing jumped out at me that I said, this is what I'm going with, until I found, and it's very simple, Great White's Once Bitten album and the song Rock Me. That thing was played and played and played and played. And
I like that tune.
I'm not a Bon Jovi fan. I wasn't going to pick Aerosmith. White Snake, no thanks. So then, this is what I came
Tony. Sorry, Tony.
So, came up with this.
So I would have been in the money because I thought you would pick something off of the Great White album.
There you go.
Well done, Jaime.
Yeah.
But you guys are so far advanced as far as your musical knowledge. I'm just going to be picking. I bet Jim bought a Cars album. I bet Frank bought a Cars album.
That's all right. You know, Jerry, my second guess would have been Starship, because Nothing's Going to Stop Us Now was on there.
Right, and I love that song, and that's funny. I just watched the video now. I had forgotten it was a motion picture soundtrack for Mannequin.
Yes.
I forgot about. I swear, I turned on "I Love My '80s" today, and it was on.
Very good.
Well done, Frank. Wow, wow.
All right, Jim.
That is well done. Okay, little lean year for me. I wasn't. So I went back through kind of what was going on, not too impressed, but there was something that came out in '87 that got me a little excited when I heard it on the radio. Yeah, and that year, The Cult released their Electric album.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Love Removal Machine.
Mm-hmm.
Love Removal Machine.
Great song.
And I was really surprised by the song because what I knew of The Cult was She Sells Sanctuary.
Mm-hmm.
Great song, but, you know, kind of guy with the kind of gypsy piratey thing going on.
Thinking.
Right? And so this is really departure for them. You know, I'd heard them on KNEC and was just like, wow, this is The Cult. I ran out and bought the album right away.
Right. Very good.
Toss up.
Oh, froze up.
Jaime froze up.
Yes, he did.
You froze up, Jaime. We can't hear you.
We'll wait.
And Randy Rhoads tribute.
Hold on a second.
Album.
You froze up there for a second, right at your second pick.
Oh, okay. So honorable mention would be
go.
Ozzy Osbourne and Randy Rhoads.
Good album.
Tribute album. And you know, there's the thing about that album. Listen to the playing on it.
Mm-hmm.
Randy was already gone. They couldn't go back and touch anything
Right.
up. They only had what they had, and
What they had. Yep.
it's really, really an amazing album.
It's funny that you mentioned that album. I was just reading. I follow Rudy Sarzo on Twitter, and one of his fans was kind of dogging the album a little bit because
What?
It was live, and there were no touch-ups, but Ozzy's vocals were amazing during everything. So we don't know if Ozzy retouched stuff up or not.
No, probably the vocals got touched, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm thinking of Kiss Alive.
Well, the fans were saying, or this one particular fan was saying, here we have an album called Tribute to Randy Rhoads, and Ozzy is getting all the glory because his singing is spot on. And Rudy's like, dude, I was there. What do I know? It was live.
Right. Well done, Rudy.
Yeah. So, good album, though. I listened to that one quite a bit.
So, yeah, I would say if you're out there, if you haven't heard that record,
Right.
totally worth hunting it down and taking a listen to. Great record.
You know, it's funny is I remember back in the day after Randy passed away, Kevin DuBrow was talking about Randy wanting to quit Ozzy and go do classical music. He wanted to get his degree.
He was gonna head to UCLA, from what I heard.
Right. And I didn't believe it at the time because I'm like, he's on
know.
top of the world. But
Yeah.
now his mother I was listening to his mother on an interview on YouTube, and she said exactly the same thing. He had called her up from somewhere on the road and said, as soon as this tour's over, I'm going to let Ozzy know I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Wow.
Rudy said the same thing.
yeah, that was in his book, if I remember right.
That he was ready to just kind of
Something
pack
different.
it all in and
Yeah.
someone go back and study classical guitar.
Isn't that crazy? So.
Wow.
All right, so the next pick goes to Jim.
Ooh.
And, what year should we venture into?
Is there a cap on what year we
Goes
can
back
do?
as far
Yeah,
back or as
yeah,
far
rock and
forward?
roll music. So obviously, you can't
Well, I mean,
put
so it doesn't
1960
have to be classic, because
No.
classic, I think 85 would be our limit on.
Yeah, no, you
Well,
pick
what were the
whatever you
terms,
want.
Frank?
Classic.
What were the terms? Because to me, I can go Bill Haley in the Comets,
You-
and that's a rock and roll song.
Pick a year. It doesn't matter. We'll find a
Right.
song that we enjoy.
But don't go 1929. I can't think of a rock song from then. I mean,
So we've done 69,
Mm-hmm.
we've done 81.
no, 80.
Was it 80?
80. I
Got
think,
my
yeah.
notes. We've done
75
80, yep, and now
87.
and 87.
I was looking at my notes.
Okay. I'm going to say, I'm going to jump back to the 70s and say 1976.
1976.
Oh,
All right.
that's going to be chock full too.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Like that. All right. So the next episode will be episode 54, and the year will be 1976.
4.
Wow. Okay. Now let's move ahead and talk about some music that we're listening to right now. Jerry, what do you
Yes,
have
sir.
for us?
I got an artist named Mark Spangler. Mark Spangler, specifically out of Portland, Oregon, folks, out in Conspiracy Land. Believe it or not, there's another Mark Spangler making tunes,
Really?
and he kind of overwhelms our Mark Spangler. But the artist is Mark Spangler. It's an EP released October 8th, so it's pretty new. The name of the song is "Can't Think Straight." The name of the EP is "Can't Think Straight." Songs written and recorded during the pandemic, which I love. I like that little. Recorded and mixed at The Trench by Greg Williams. Words and music by Mark Spangler, featuring Greg Williams, Denny Bixby, Doug Frazier, and Al Katz. What's interesting about this, Frank, what a beauty find this is. This dude's formerly of Johnny and the Distractions.
Yeah.
From our high school years, and you guys remember the tune, "It's All So Complicated Now." That's him.
Yeah.
When he said "formerly of," I'm like, wait a minute, I don't remember that band. But then I heard the tune. It's on YouTube, and I know it. Sorry to get excited, but it's weird, guys.
It's all good.
Get in touch at markspangler1.bandcamp.com. Should I give his email out, Frank? Is that?
We'll put it on the link.
I thought about that too. Yeah,
Yeah.
hook that up to the link. Yeah. Yeah, Mark Spangler out of Portland, Oregon, folks. Look him up on Bandcamp. That takes you everywhere. Again, there's another Mark Spangler who's got maybe more of a following that just overwhelms everything you search. So go Mark Spangler, Portland, Oregon. And tune Frank's going to spin his Can't Think Straight. And wait till you listen to this, folks, out in Conspiracy Land. This guy's, it reminded me of like 2-3 different people when I heard it.
Yes, sir.
And yet it was original.
Yep.
So Mark Spangler, folks, Portland, Oregon.
1, 2, 3.
Kesey and Kerouac set my mind on a different track. William Burroughs, Bukowski too, they taught me a thing or two. I could never toe the line, act like everything is fine. I got a problem with authority, the way they say it's supposed to be. I can't think straight, and I'm always late. When everyone's on board the wagon, I'm the one who's back there dragging. I can't think straight. Trying to keep me on a narrow path, but I looked around, I did the math, and I just couldn't buy that jive, 'cause ain't nobody gets out alive. You wanna know what I believe? If you're curious, what's wrong with me? It's Dylan Lennon and Rimbaud. It's what Hamlet said to Horatio. I can't think straight, and I can't relate to you and all of your pet answers. I guess I'll just take my chances. I can't think straight. I can't think straight. I get high, I lay low, under the radar of the status quo. I tuned in, I dropped out. Don't try to tell me what it's all about.
There's Mark Spangler with I Can't Think Straight, or Can't Think Straight, excuse me.
That's
a very Traveling Wilburys kind of vibe there.
Yeah, little George Harrison slide to me, little Warren Zevon, little Replacement, little
Tom
Mark Spangler,
Petty.
Portland,
Little
Oregon.
Tom
yeah.
Petty. That's kind of what I hear. But
Yeah. What else do you think, Jim?
I liked it. I thought it was very well crafted tune.
Yeah.
Nicely produced. Engineering was good. I don't see why you're not hearing it on the radio.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't think he's trying that hard. I don't know if you checked out his Bandcamp site, Jerry.
Yeah, go to Bandcamp. Yeah, he's.
But he basically said, "Hey, I got not a whole lot about me, but here you go." And
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah.
I think he put his height and weight.
He put his
That's
height
funny.
and weight, and that's it. That's why I don't have a lot of intel.
Yeah.
Hey, man, he's letting the music do the talking.
Exactly.
He's 6'2". Yeah, he's 6'2", and he weighs 150 something.
Yeah.
Out of Portland, Oregon. But folks in Conspiracy Land, please, 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 Mark Spangler, Portland, Oregon.
Check him out.
Start there. Yes.
Very good.
Well done, Mark.
Yes.
Can't think straight. Thanks, Mark. Yeah.
All right. Well, moving forward,
It's all so complicated now.
I've got an act for you. Man, I have to, full disclosure, our buddy, Ronnie Barnett, as I tell my kids, my good
Ace
friend.
player for the Muffs.
He sent me this gentleman, and he said, "Hey, check him out. He may be good for your show. I don't know." He
like
says,
Ronnie.
"If you don't like it, I'm sure Jim will give it a listen." And then I gave it a listen, and I said, "Oh, no. I'm keeping this for myself."
Ah,
See how he
thanks,
is?
Ronnie. Yeah,
Oh,
thanks,
yeah.
Ronnie. Yep.
Anyways, the man's name is Rick Hromadka. He is so cool. He's got an H at the end, or at the beginning of his last name. Silent H. I had to have him send me a video of how to pronounce his name, because you know how I do it. I told him I'll butcher it.
Well, no, we know how you can't.
Yeah. And I told him, I said, I will butcher it. And he says, well, it's okay. I've been drinking. I'm going to butcher it too. And he sent me a video.
Thanks, Rick. I love it.
But check out some of these accolades, man. A 3-time Emmy Award winner for sound engineer and mixing.
Oh,
Right? He's currently the in-house sound engineer at DreamWorks Animation.
Oh,
Right?
wow.
Not only has he been played on Little Steve's Underground Garage by our own Rodney Bingenheimer, he's had a single out with Big Stir Records. Check this out. He was employed by Saban Entertainment. Are you familiar with that name?
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Yeah, he had songs on the show, right?
Devon is huge.
That's cool.
His cool factor went up, I know, for my
Heck
kids.
yeah, if he was on the original Power Rangers, those little electric guitar commercial interludes and outludes.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's put out about 9 albums. He's had a band called the Double Knot Spies, the Maple Mars, and Ruby Free. On his album, Better Days, with the largest barcode in history, he's got some heavyweights on here helping him out, like Derek Anderson, Wally Farkas, Karen Bassett, Ronnie Barnett, and a list of others. And now we're going to listen to The Ever After by Rick Hromadka.
Here comes the same old story where you're rearranging. Try to keep up the rhythm, but the song keeps changing. So you're free to unchain those ties just to see yourself in the sunshine, flying away to somewhere as you lay upon the clouds, facing the daily battles. I don't mind. dragons, I don't mind. Here now's the ever after. Here now's the start of evermore. Clear skies, find the way overcast. Hearing the thunder clapping, sharing the thunder clapping. Here comes the same old story where you're rearranging. Try to keep up the rhythm, but the song keeps changing. Yes, the song keeps changing. Yeah, the world keeps changing. Here now's the ever after. Here now's the start of evermore. Clear skies, find the way overcast. Hearing the thunder clapping, sharing the thunder clapping. Hearing the thunder clapping, sharing the thunder clapping.
All right, there's Rick Hromadka with the Ever After. Yeah, so everything about this album is just cool, and really,
I like
really
that.
enjoy it. Every track.
Yeah,
What'd you think there, Jerry?
I loved it. It felt a little Beatlish,
Yes.
a little I don't know, Magical Mystery Tourish or whatever. It wasn't heavy though. It was very light, and that's the impression it got me. But I love the backing vocals. I love that part where he changed up and took us to another place.
Right.
So I like this tune. Well done,
deal.
Frank,
Good
and
deal.
well
And-
done, Rick. Yeah.
And Jerry wanted to make sure I gave the proper spelling, even though we will put the links up and everything. But
Well, I guess that's all that matters. Well, it's for my personal notes, guy. You know, Frank, let me get my crayon out. Hang
Yes.
on. I broke the blue one.
I know how
I
you
got
are.
my,
and
I
these
got my,
things
I got
bother
my,
you.
I got my 64 Crayola pack. I need to sharpen another crayon up. Hang on.
Rick Hromadka, and it's spelled Hromadka. I think I spelled
Okay.
it wrong.
No, but as I look at,
Check it out.
I was gonna say he's reading it and he's not gonna get it right.
Yeah,
he won't, will he?
I've been dreading this all day long, fellas.
Poor guy.
Hromadka. Rick Hromadka. The H
Well
is
done,
silent.
Frank. Right.
Jim, what'd you think of Rick's tune?
I liked it. Great pop.
Very.
So the original track I heard by him kind of remind me of Jellyfish, but listening to this, little Fountains of Wayne-ish
Yeah.
kind of thing going on there. I well written, well engineered.
Very well engineered.
Go figure.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, nicely put together too. I like that.
All right.
I
And
could
again-
see just having this on, like
I like
around
it.
the
If you
house.
guys have a chance, download the album, buy it, whatever. Every tune is better than the next one. It's one of those albums that you can just listen to over and over and over. And we had talked about, albums of 2020. Definitely one
I
of my
can't
favorites.
think of one. Well, except that, obviously.
You've got 2
But-
weeks to research though, so.
Oh
it's
no!
all good.
What's funny, folks, on Conspiracy Land, I'll do 2 or 3 things. I'll DuckDuckGo, I'll Bandcamp, and I guarantee you, folks, on Conspiracy Land, I'll find something that's just beautiful.
Always. Yeah.
Whenever you think, I'm oldster, we're all oldster, and There's no good music anymore. Well, yeah, there is, and it's loaded.
Lots of it.
It's ready to go. Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah. Well
All
done,
right.
Frank. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Well,
Yeah.
let's move on and let Jim surprise the heck out of all of us with this one.
Why are you going to be surprised?
He's being sarcastic, Jaime.
No. Did you listen to the song, Jerry?
What's up? No, I didn't.
Oh, I didn't put a link up for him.
Oh, I put it on Messenger.
No, but it was
to you
yeah.
too.
Frank did it. Yeah, no, I didn't.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay.
Oh,
was in
I
and out
spilled the
today.
beans as soon as I heard it. Sorry, Jerry.
No worries. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all groovy.
Go ahead, Jim. Let her rip.
Yeah.
Okay, so this week we have Rich Kid Express. It's the brainchild of North Carolina's Rob Richardson. He had released an EP already earlier this year called the Bubblegum Radio EP, which got some positive attention from the rock press. Well versed in the classic hard rock sounds of the 70s and 80s, this album sees him paying homage to what is generally considered to be the pinnacle of that sound. It's called Psychedelic. It's a high-energy melodic rock with the emphasis upon songs rather than being a chops band. And Jerry, you're going to love this because he does it all himself. Guitar, bass, drums, vocals, does it all. He's a one-man show. Concentrates on vocals and melodies.
Well, like Shaking Abe. It's like Shaking Abe. Yeah.
Well, the thing that caught my eye is style tags were arena rock, hair metal, glam rock, influences Kiss, AC/DC, Sweet, Wasp, Joan Jett. So so when I read that, I thought, well, I got to give this guy a listen.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Kind of a bit of a raunchy hard rock with melodic undertones. It was a little more subtle than what I thought, than what I kind of expected, but it's well put together. I think Frank will agree. I picked this song specifically for you, Frank.
When you open your eyes, you see the morning light staring back at you. Last night was a hell of a time, didn't know if you'd make it through. A little trouble here, bit of mischief there, normal night on the town. When you take a nosedive over the edge, there's only one way down. Count your lucky stars, you think you're king of the hill. A life lesson learned, and that's a bitter pill. Oh, hey! When you cross the line, struggle you feel is all too real. It's hard to make ends meet. 9 to 5 ain't your kind of jive when you're dead on your feet. Temperatures rise and fire gets hot. You let your mouth run the show. You found your way to be unemployed with no particular place to go. Don't make a promise that you know you won't keep. You got your head above water, but the water's too deep, too deep. When you cross the line, when you cross the line, when you cross the line, cross the line.
And he took that bridge right to no solo. So
Well,
didn't need it.
Didn't need it.
Didn't need it.
There's a pandemic going on. So,
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
But another great production. Wow.
I love that bass line throughout. I mean,
Big,
you're the
thick-
bass man in this group. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Thick, fat
just
bass.
foundation though. He's not
Yeah.
following. He's
Yeah.
like, you guys follow me in
Good
the
stuff.
background.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Like the lyrics, very 80-ish,
Yeah, oh yeah.
you know?
But it
But
has
yet-
lyrics. I mean, it makes
right.
it makes sense. He's got something to say in the song.
Right.
Yep. No, that was fantastic.
Well done.
Like I said.
And why did I pick that song for you,
Well,
Frank?
I have no idea other than there was no solo in it.
No, not the reason.
No.
I just riff throughout, man.
Yes.
That's just riff,
It was riff rock.
all the way along, baby.
It,
Well done, Jaime.
and
Riff
very
rock.
rarely,
And a catchy riff.
yeah. Very
Well
rarely
done,
do I sit
Jaime.
there throughout the song and just kind of rock out, but that one did it for sure. But I would have guessed it was the solo issue, but
No,
you definitely have a point there. That was riff rock galore. That's beautiful
No,
stuff.
that was beautiful.
yeah, just great mid-tempo rock and roll right there.
All
man.
right. Hey, did you find him on
Bandcamp. Yeah.
Son of a Gun? Yeah.
Bandcamp is the stuff.
Just looking for stuff that had been released fairly currently, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I find every once in a while while I'm searching on Bandcamp, I'll listen first, and I'll like the song, and then while I'm listening, I'll scroll down and released in 2011 or 20.
yeah,
They're not even
I do
together
that all
anymore.
the time.
Yeah.
So,
I do that all the time.
Yeah.
anyways, that
Yeah,
that was
originally
great.
recorded in 2000 and released in 2002, and now we're re-releasing it again. you
Right.
know,
Yeah.
15
And I've
years
got an
later,
idea.
whatever it is.
Why don't we name our album something other than demos? You know, have you noticed how many people just release? Oh, these are unreleased demos.
Unreleased demos.
The term demo,
Yeah, it is what it is, right? It's a
I
demo.
could buy the vault.
Yeah, right. Get 6 discs or whatever of garbage. I hear you.
Sorry, Frank. I'm sorry.
It's
Just
songs he worked.
Just demo. Just demo.
songs Gene worked on with Black and Blue, and
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
didn't even use them.
Yeah. Jaime, you know what's worse than a demo? Re-recorded.
Yeah,
Well,
it's a toss
And
up.
I mean, some of these folks, cats, it's 25 years later.
yeah.
Now, come on. The song was already great. Don't act like you can sing better. Well, maybe you can officially. Officially.
Usually tuned down
But
a lot more.
I don't want to hear demos. I don't want to hear re-recordings. And I tell you what, iTunes got me, folks. Not to divert. I'll be quick. I'll be done, Frank, quick.
It's okay.
I got it was who's the one that did Love Hurts?
Nazareth.
Nazareth,
I
yeah.
bought their greatest, thinking, man, I've got all the tunes, and not knowing it was all re-recorded.
You gotta
And I was
research it first.
I was just,
Yeah.
what the hell's going on? That's not how that song went. I was roller skating when that song came out. That's not how it sounded.
Right.
Yeah.
So please, folks, musicians, rock stars, producers, well, producers will do it. They got to make money. But no more re-recordings, no more demos on a freaking album.
You mean
Sorry, Frank.
you don't want the 4-disc version of Sgt. Pepper's with all the no the white album $200 version?
Just stop
We've talked about
re-recording.
this. Yeah.
Just it'd be like, me thinking now I could ride a bicycle, my Schwinn Stingray, like I could back then.
Right.
Well, the thing is, folks, I probably weigh about another 100 pounds. Now I'm sure that all the skills are in my head, but that's how you can't do it. You don't re-record. Don't release a demo. I don't want to hear what you thought about when you This day I was having a bologna sandwich, and I thought, you know, Eleanor Rigby.
There you go.
I knew her. I don't want to hear it. Sorry for the interruption, guys. No more demos, folks. No more re-recordings.
We'll stick to that.
Oh,
I got some questions in the mail, guys.
Sorry,
You wanna
guys.
answer some
More questions. Fantastic.
I'm sorry, guys. Wash
all
your
good.
face. Oh, you didn't ask me yet. Okay.
I haven't even asked, yeah. Our first one comes from Brittany, all the way from Scotland.
Oh my gosh.
It says,
No, that's right.
Yep, Dear Jim, please help settle a bet between my husband and I. I say, when talking about vinyl records, there is no plural. He says plurals, vinyls. I say vinyl. What's your take on that? He thinks he's a know-it-all.
I'll answer for you, Jim. It's your question, but this is easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
The answer is
Especially if she's
vinyl.
from Scotland. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
But you know what? I've made peace with people saying vinyls because they're used to CDs and cassettes, and so they have vinyls in their
Good
collection.
point,
I just let it go. You know,
Yeah.
it's a different generation. They got a different name for it.
Good point, Jaime.
I will say this. I was at a record store before the pandemic,
Good point. Very good point.
and it was an older gentleman. You guys all know him over at Penny Lane Records. But it was a record store day, and I had a couple albums, and he says, "How many pieces of vinyl do you have?" And I said, "I've got 2 records today." He says, "Okay, so 2 pieces." Whatever you say, dude.
That's fancy pants.
Whatever you say, yeah. So
That's retail talk.
Right.
don't want to
Hey,
hear
bro,
it.
ring me up. I've got 2 LPs.
Right.
Period.
Another word is product.
Product,
I used to work with a guy at the record store, and when he left to go to Tower, he told me they talk about product. He goes, "Oh, it just drives me crazy when they use that. When they use that word, it just makes me nuts."
Right.
You guys need to get product out on the thing, you know. But it's a commodity, right?
Yeah.
So, and it's corporate retail talk.
It's funny that you mentioned LPs, Jerry, because
No, Frank, you nailed it.
this comes right here to my next question. It says, "Dear Frank, when talking about records, what does the term LP stand for?" And this comes from Reed.
I love the youngsters emailing.
Yep. Reed in Needles, California. LP.
Well, you need a needle for it, bro.
Sure do.
Right.
Is a term that
interrupting
basically stands for long play, long player. Albums were originally, or records, I should say, were originally made in 1926 for soundtracks for silent movies. And they only had 11 minutes on each side. And then later on in 1928, they started recording radio shows on the records and put them out. And then in 1948, the first record, 33 RPM, actually came out.
In what year?
1948.
Oh, wow. Earlier than I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was Frank Sinatra.
Interesting.
It was songs that he was crooning. And then 1949, the first 7-inch came out. And of course, even though those were singles, they were called EPs, extended play. They played 2 or 3 songs on each side. But LP stands for long playing record, and that's all that. No big secret to that whatsoever. So,
Nope.
Well, back in the days when people put out albums,
right.
it was several 78s, and they came in a big book, and it looked like a picture album.
Yes.
But it was
but
albums, and then once they got into the LP records, you put a whole album on one LP record.
Right. The 78s were a shellac. They weren't vinyl, so they always
Correct.
had that loud noise to them. So
And brittle as heck.
Yes.
Man, those things break so easy.
All right, our last question happens to be for Jerry. How are you doing, Jerry?
I was just going to say right off the bat, Frank and Jim, wash your face.
Well,
Yeah.
this
But
is
is
interesting.
does it pertain to that at all? Frank?
We'll see here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This says, Dear Jerry, before we go on, I want to apologize. My microphone is popping tonight, and I don't know if it's a USB.
So are you, bro. You're
Yeah,
popping.
I'm always popping.
You're on fire.
Dear Jerry, my girlfriend and I are both 16. How do I tell her that she needs to wear deodorant? I don't want to hurt her feelings, but damn. This is from Offended in Oakland.
Oh, 16?
16 years old.
Oh. Well, I just thought it was going to be a big cosmic thoughtful answer. But if you're 16, what's his name, Frank? I'm sorry.
Just offended.
Offended.
Yeah,
Just
he's
offended?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're 16, so I'm assuming, guys, what's that, 8th, 9th grade? You stink, baby love. You stink.
That's all you got to say. Okay.
You don't smell good. Or you could do the subtle thing.
Ooh. Damn.
Now, the worst of that is sneaking a kiss and the squid breath kicks in.
Oh. Yeah.
That is much worse because she could smell like dynamite all day, and you maybe muster up the courage to steal a kiss. That's the scope of my reply.
Yeah. That is definitely a weenie shrinker. Yep.
I told you, Jaime, earlier, weenie is a funny word.
Yeah.
It's a funny word. I don't think it's one the CDC would use.
I don't think
all
that's
I'm
a
saying.
technical term. Yeah.
But the call would have been just as funny.
Yes, it would have.
A weenie shrinker, Frank?
What are you gonna do?
But you know what's funny? Let me hit on that right now. There's a joke from the early 20s, and it says, "What's the same thing about a pretty girl and a glass of milk?" They're both bone builders.
All right. Well, that completes the joke section of the show. Oh my, very good. Does a body good. Yeah.
Yeah. Got milk?
Yeah. Crazy. Oh, wow.
Oh, you two guys, I love you so much.
Oh my. So our next show will be after Christmas. Am I correct?
Oh, yeah.
When I look at the calendar.
Sorry, Frank. Yeah, this is our last podcast before the Christmas, folks, out in Conspiracy Land. So God bless you, you and your families, and
nice.
Yeah, let's get real next year. Let's do it.
Hopefully things will start to get back to normal.
Oh, they will.
Yeah,
They will. Yep.
Well, I'd like to eventually. I want to throw this out at you. What do you guys think of doing a live YouTube podcast one time?
Where can we go, Frank? Everything's closed, brother.
We can do it right from here.
Oh,
but broadcast live and have some of our listeners actually online asking us questions as we do the show.
And that would be cool.
well, Frank, you're the tech guru. That sounds great. If that's what you think we should do, I love it.
We can have both listeners asking us questions at the same time.
Nah,
All
come
two
on,
of
Frank.
them?
There's more than that because there's three of us doing the show, so there has to be more than two.
But we need to discuss this off the air, and I think that'd be kind of a fun thing.
Yeah,
Frank, whatever you want to do.
Absolutely.
Every time you adjust the format, Frank, it's beautiful and it's wonderful. So whatever you say, Frank. Yeah.
Maybe we can give that a try. Maybe after the new year.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
And let's throw that out to our listeners. What do you think about that? Put it in the comment section below if you think we should go live and do a live YouTube podcast, a video.
I like it. Wow, that's groovy. Yeah.
Let's hear from you.
Yeah.
Also, follow us on Facebook. Jim and I, and once in a while, Jerry, we put our pick of the day. No, this is not towards you at all, Jerry.
I know.
I get so frustrated when I pick a song that it moves me for whatever moment, for whatever reason, and I post it, and I get Jim likes it and Cindy likes it, and it's reached 30, 40, 50 people, but I only got those 2 likes.
Nobody takes the time to just hit
the like.
Hit the little thumb.
Yeah.
Smash it,
Yeah.
guys.
Smash the like, baby.
Yeah.
Guys, lately, like the last maybe 8-9 months, I've kind of backed off of Facebook.
Oh, I know you have. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
No worries there. I just,
No.
I know Jim and I
God
are on there every day.
God bless Cindy and Gail. Yeah, God bless them.
Yep.
Yeah.
If
Putting up with
but
our
for those 2, we probably,
stuff.
we have a few people who are on there constantly liking our stuff and whatnot, but I'd like to see some more. I'd like to see some more activity on there.
Let's go, folks.
Yep. Don't make me come out and look for you.
No, because he will.
Yeah,
And he carries a shin shatterer.
that's
Let-
right.
Let's be honest. He's not leaving the house.
Well, not right away. Yeah.
I mean, you and I both know that by a gajillion, but we're still recording, so we gotta go. Yeah, folks.
Yeah, he'll come hunt you down.
Frank's coming out. He's
Coming for
gonna
you.
He's gonna put on long pants and shoes,
What?
and he's gonna fire up his mighty Dodge Ram, and he's coming for you.
Yeah.
No.
Ah,
Come on, I mean, he'll be in his backyard gardening.
you lost me at pants, man.
I know. I gotta get pants on. I ain't doing that.
I can't wear them now. It's so hard.
Yeah.
When Lovey and I go out to eat, it's like, you gotta
Yeah.
put on long pants.
It's a rarity. It's a rarity.
Yeah, same here.
Well, Jerry, you got anything you want to send us away with?
Keep rocking, folks. You want to email us, jfjshow@gmail.com. Check us out on all the social networks. And keep rocking, folks. Keep rocking. And Merry Christmas. Excuse me, Frank.
Yes.
Yeah, this is our last podcast before Christmas. Next one will be right before New Year's. So God bless you, folks. I know it's a rough year. Thanks for listening. We love you very much. Us 3 cats just like to listen to music. We like new music. We like all music. We love our friends. So keep rocking, folks. And Merry Christmas, and it'll get better. Frank's
Yes,
the
it
only
will.
effer I'll know that'll laugh when I say Merry Christmas. What a dick.
I'm all about Christmas.
What do you got to say, Frank?
I got nothing. You said it all 2 or 3 times in a row.
Yeah. Well, I always repeat myself. Yeah, I do. Lovey tells me that all. You already said it 4 times.
Well, that's all good. No, I really don't have anything. I say I hope everyone has a good Christmas, the best they can in the situation that we have.
Yeah.
And like I say, hopefully 2021 takes a turn for the better for everybody.
Yeah,
And,
we got to get back to normal, folks.
I really think I've seen my last live show. I don't know that I'll go to a concert
No,
again.
Frank, no. You, myself, and Jaime are gonna. It might be 2022.
Yeah.
But we still have to do the. We're gonna do that with Glass Radio, right? We're gonna do some live recording of some band we covered. It's coming, guys. God willing.
We'll see.
Let us live long enough. But no, this is just BS. It'll be over with a couple of years. Vaccine, everybody's okay. We can go outside. We can go to a show.
Man, I hope so, because I don't want to go to the drive-in with you 2. That would just be creepy.
That ain't happening.
Well, it was in high school, wasn't it?
The quarantine or not, that ain't happening.
That ain't happening.
Come on, guys. We should do a live remote from all of us and Frank's cherry red Camaro back in the day. Remember that Camaro, Jaime?
I do
69,
remember the Camaro.
72. What was that? 72?
68.
68.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Remember that, Jaime?
I do.
Had the center lines on it. Oh, that was a beautiful
car.
You know what? I might sell all my Ace Frehley record collection and buy me another Camaro.
You could do that and buy 2 of them. Or you could sell all your Kiss paraphernalia and have a red Rolls Royce Phantom.
That's not happening. No.
The Phantom worth selling. Right. Yeah.
How much can I get for this trash can here? What do you think?
And that's, to me, that's I remember I had that big poster, Frank, on my wall, and that was a huge poster, folks. It was like 3 by.
Oh, they were huge. Yeah, they were
like
by 3 by 5, right?
Huge. Yeah, I was gonna thank you, Jaime. I was gonna say 3 by 5. A huge poster.
Yeah.
Oh, the Love Gun live shots with the mist and smoke underneath.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, Jim, you got anything for us?
Smash the like button, ring the notification. You know, if you take the time to listen, and we get, 100 plus listens.
That's just on
125.
Facebook. I mean,
Just on Facebook, but just take the time to hit the like button while you're doing it. It takes so little. You just move the mouse.
mm-hmm.
No, you just go like this.
Hit the like button.
Boop. Yeah, it's not that hard.
And subscribe. Ring the notification bell, subscribe.
That's all I want for Christmas, guys. That's all I want. Someone to
Bless you,
subscribe.
Frank. You're a good soul. You're a great soul.
Somebody between now and then. Subscribe.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. We belabored this too much.
Yes, we have. Take us on home.
Not
Jay.
only that, but we've taken way too long.
Yep. That's why the shop is closed.
This is Rick Hromadka, and you're listening to the JFJ Conspiracy Cock